In 1981, Ertl released die-cast replicas of the General Lee in 3 different scales: the giant 1/16th, an intermediate 1/25th, and the ever popular matchbox size 1/64th. This review is on the 1/25th scale vehicles. I've also thrown in 2 newer versions of the General Lee from 1998 as a comparison. And as a bonus, we'll also have a look at an original 1981 release of Daisy's Jeep. So let's zoom in and have a look at some of the details. Kicking off the review is this 1981 release of the General Lee in its original packaging. About the only features these cars have are real rubber tires, and the hood does open to reveal the engine compartment. This is a Hong Kong version. It has clear decals. And here is the side of the box. And the back. And the other side, which is the same as the first side. And here is the bottom. I have a second version of this car. This is also a Hong Kong version, so it's got the clear decals, but this one is different in that it's got a blister type covering over the car to protect it from dust and whatnot. The boxes though are completely identical. And here's another car in its original package. This one is a 1998 release of the General Lee. Of course, the 1/25th scale. This was probably the first run of the 1/25th scale cars from the 1981 originals. This particular car I won in an online auction, and it has 3 cast autographs. That's Tom Wopat on the hood, and Catherine Bach on the rear quarter, and John Schneider on the trunk lid. And some of these pictures, like this one, I think is from the 1997 made-for-TV movie. And here's the back of the box. And of course that's from the original TV series. But that picture there is from the made-for-TV movie. That's the 00 Ford Mustang. And here's the other side. And the bottom is kind of plain. But in case you're having trouble removing it from the package, they've got you covered there. Up next, I have 2 loose 1/25th scale cars. This one here is an original 1981 release, and this one here is a 1998 re-release. So before we look at the new one, let's have a look at the older one. You can tell that this is a made in the USA version because the decals are solid, where all the rest of them, they were clear decals, so you'd be able to see the original body paint through the decal. You can see a lot of the chrome is wore off of this one. No doubt some child in the 80s had a lot of fun playing with it. They did color in the tail lights there, so that's kind of nice. And I don't think you'll be able to see a whole lot of the interior there, but it's all black. And the hood does open on these, and that's kind of what the oh shit. Okay, sorry about that. Let's have another try at this. I'll try not to open it so far. But that's what the engine looks like. And the bottom is all black. And the tires, of course, move, but obviously the drive shaft does not. Here is something to take note. Ertl, made in the USA. And then Warner Brothers, 1981. So that's the original car. And this is a 1998 release. Now I'm convinced that they used the identical molds both for the body and for the bottoms of the cars. I've kind of studied the details in these patterns here, and they're identical. So one thing, and this is kind of why I wanted to review this car, I've seen a lot of these 1998 and newer releases showing up on eBay, and people are claiming that they're original 1981 cars. And the reason why they're saying that is because on the bottom of the newer cars it still says Warner Brothers 1981. But one thing that'll give it away is it says China right there. The originals, I don't think any of them came from China. You had Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore, and USA. So if somebody is claiming that they have an original one, look for that. Look for the China thing. And then also, the originals, General Lee was written in blue. And I can show you that on this original one right here. I don't know how well you'll see it. That's not too bad. But that's a blue decal for General Lee. And then these newer versions, it's black. So don't let anybody take advantage of you and say that it's an original one when it's not. So, but otherwise, I mean, these things are identical otherwise. Same red painted in taillights. The hood opens up the same. It's the same engine and everything. So careful what you buy and know what you're buying, I guess, is some good advice. And lastly, we have this original 1981 Daisy's Jeep. Usually it says Dixie on there, but they've got her name on there instead, which I guess is okay. And of course the Golden Eagle on the hood. It's got a little engine in there. Real clear lenses on the headlights. These tires here, they're hard plastic, you know, versus the General Lee's wheels were real rubber, but these ones are kind of a hard plastic. And here's the bottom of it. I'll see if I can kind of get a good shot of that there. This one was made in Taiwan. So this has been a review of a couple of different 1/25th scale Dukes of Hazzard General Lee's and Daisy's Jeep. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. And I hope you enjoyed the video.